guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Conquering with Praise. My name is Praise. If you're new here, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit the notification bell because I'll be posting 2 or more videos every single week. Now, let's get down to business. Today, we are continuing with my encounter with pastors. I don't know how many there will be, but this is part 2. So on this one, we're going back to the year 2009. In 2009, I was 16 and I didn't have a boyfriend. But all my friends back in high school had boyfriends and would tell me things about the boyfriend. And let's just say peer pressure took a toll on me, because when my other friend told me that there's a guy who likes me, I said, why the hell not? And I started dating that guy. My sister and I are 6 years apart. So when I started dating that guy, my sister was in varsity and she would only come back twice a year. Sometimes surprise us. Yeah. So because I knew my sister was strict, I tried my best to hide the fact that I was dating. So one day when I was in school, I went to school with a phone, and it was on Saturday, and I was chatting with that guy, telling him that I'm coming to see him. And somehow, I don't know how, I don't know if my sister hacked my phone or what. My sister saw the messages of me telling that guy that I will see him after school. And my sister called me. She called me and told me that she saw what I was planning and I should stop it. But because I was starting to be rebellious, because now I had a boyfriend, I thought, what can she tell me? After school, no. In fact, during break, I ran away from school and went to meet with the boyfriend. I think my sister saw that I ran away from school because somehow my mom found out, and I think my sister told my mom, and then my mom took my phone the first time, and I apologized, and then she gave me my phone back. Then it continued happening and happening and happening, but I wasn't stopping, and my sister could see that I'm not stopping. So she told my mom again. When she told my mom again, my mom decided to take me to one pastor. That pastor was a youth pastor around our hood. So when she took me to that pastor, I thought maybe he was going to pray for me, but no. He was telling me things I'm getting myself into because of the way I'm living. And I promised him I will stop, which I didn't. So I went back home. My mom gave me my phone back because I was from my pastor, right? So she thought maybe I have changed. So after that, I went back to being with my boyfriend and whatnot. And then my sister found out for the second time now. After the pastor, after I went to the pastor, my sister found out, and she found out that I'm still dating that guy and I'm still hanging out with him and I'm still skipping school. So my sister told my mom again. When she told my mom again, I was furious. I was angry at her because she was telling my business and I didn't know how she was finding it out. But I think she was finding it out through Facebook, but I don't know. because I never asked her how she found out about my dealings back then. So after she told my mom, and I pretended that I drank pills and told my brother to call my mom and tell her that I drank pills. But my brother was like, no. And then I was like, okay, fine. I took a knife and I took tomato sauce and poured it on my stomach and pretended like I stabbed myself. And when my brother saw that, he called my mom. After he called my mom was at work then, and my mom asked me why I'm doing this. Am I doing this because of a boy? I'm not even sure if he will marry me and whatnot. All I did was just cry. And she was like, you know what? I'm fed up with this. I'm done. But being a parent that she is, she still took me to the same pastor again. But this time around, the first time he was just talking to me as an elder person. But this time around, he wanted to beat me up. Because he was like, what I'm doing is wrong. And I should stop it. I'm not possessed. This is me doing it. I'm not even suicidal. It's just that I don't want to break up with this boy. So after that, I went back home, and the guys, every time I went to the pastor, I would tell the guy that I'm being sent to the pastor because I'm dating you. And all he would say is, okay, tell me after when you're done, and I'll come fetch you. And I would, and they would escort me home like nothing happened. So after that, I saw that my mom is like fed up with my nonsense. So she would just talk to me. Sometimes she would just beat me up. But I think she got really pissed when, I don't know who saw the message, or was it myself, or who like exposed myself, I don't know. But this guy told me he wanted to sleep with me, but I wasn't ready yet. So I told him I'm not ready. And he threatened to break up with me. So I told him, okay, but I'm still a virgin. So, and he was like, okay, it's fine. I will be gentle and whatnot. And I told him I was not ready and I was not comfortable with what he wants us to do. But he insisted. So this other day I went to him, and to show that he was ready with whatever he wanted to do with me, he had all the protection needed. And when he tried, I started crying. When he wanted to take off my shirt, I started crying. And then he was like, okay, you can go home now. I don't want to be reported for rape, so you can go. So I went home. After I went home, he broke up with me because I couldn't put out. And I was hurt, started crying and misbehaving. And so my mom sent me to a pastor who prayed for me, and somehow I manifested. Something about me is every time I'm told I manifested, I don't remember a thing I said, which is weird. I don't know if it's weird or it's normal that you don't you don't remember anything you said when you're manifesting. So I was told I manifested, and apparently I was possessed. So I don't know. Please comment down below if it's normal not to remember anything that happened when you're manifesting in that time. Please, I want to know if it's a normal thing or not. So I went there, manifested, got home, and everything became fine. And now, when I turned 17, my sister became okay with the fact that I'm dating. I think she saw that I was not backing down. I was still having guys. So we started talking about it. She would ask me, I would tell her, and she wouldn't tell my mom. And everything went well until the second guy broke up with me and I was not ready. We had a fight, and then I think I was so in love with him that the only thing I wanted to do was die. And that scared my mom so much that she took me back to the pastor, and the pastor prayed for me. And I became okay, I think. And apparently I manifested again the second time with the same pastor. So yeah, that's just part 2. There will be more, because I have more encounter with pastors.